Crazy Steve's story begins with a candid recounting of his childhood, marked by a tumultuous upbringing on a council estate in Reading, UK. From an early age, he faces expulsion from school and feels a profound sense of abandonment. The lack of affection from his father and a strained relationship with his mother contribute to his feelings of isolation. This emotional void sets the stage for the challenges that Steve will encounter later in life. The narrative takes a darker turn as Steve delves into the abuse he endures at boarding school. He speaks of waking up with unexplained injuries and the confusion and fear that accompany such trauma. A particularly disturbing incident involves being medicated and subsequently abused, leaving him feeling alone and powerless. The inability to reach out for help only exacerbates his suffering. The scars of abuse are not just physical for Steve. The mental torture he experiences has a profound impact on his self-worth and identity. He grapples with the emotional weight of his past and the challenge of sharing his story, haunted by the fear of disbelief. His mental health deteriorates as he feels broken and lost, struggling to find support in a world that often stigmatizes such issues. In response to his trauma, Steve's behavior escalates into criminality. He recounts robbing his aunt's house for guns and embarking on a spree of armed robberies. His time in prison is no less harrowing, as he faces attacks and bullying, reinforcing his vulnerability. Amidst the chaos of his prison life, Steve encounters actor Ray Winston, who offers a moment of camaraderie and support. This unexpected connection provides Steve with a brief respite from his challenges and a glimmer of understanding from another human being. Despite the adversity he faces, Steve's resilience shines through as he embarks on a journey to heal. He discusses the cathartic process of writing his book, despite the emotional toll it takes on him. The act of speaking out and seeking support becomes a crucial step in his recovery as he navigates the impact of his experiences on his relationships and sense of self. Steve's time in prison is characterized by continuous fighting and the respect he garners from other inmates. The mental and emotional toll of incarceration is immense, leading him to attempt suicide and grapple with severe mental health issues. His violent behavior extends beyond prison walls as he robs drug dealers and engages in physical altercations, seeking a sense of power and control. Reflecting on his past relationships, Steve acknowledges the detrimental effects of his mental health on his ability to form healthy connections. He stresses the importance of love and nurturing in relationships and criticizes those who exploit mental health for social media attention. Instead, he advocates for genuine support for those facing mental health challenges. Steve discusses the universal feeling of loneliness, which can afflict anyone, regardless of background or social status. He shares a poignant story of a wealthy individual who, despite his affluence, suffers from mental health issues due to a lack of parental love and support. This narrative underscores the critical need to address mental health concerns with care and empathy. Throughout the podcast, Steve shares his insights on personal growth and the importance of helping others. He emphasizes the need for effective coping strategies to combat the effects of trauma and the significance of breaking negative cycles. Exercise, speaking out, and finding new activities are among the methods he suggests for improving mental health. Steve finds solace and happiness in nature, particularly near the sea. He expresses a strong desire to help others struggling with mental health issues, finding purpose in offering support and guidance. His outreach to those in need demonstrates the positive impact one can have by sharing personal experiences and providing assistance. The podcast also explores Steve's family dynamics and the impact of his experiences on his personal relationships. He discusses the challenges of parenting and co-parenting, the effects of broken homes on children, and the emotional pain of being separated from his own children. Steve talks about the release of his book and the importance of sharing his story with a wider audience. He looks forward to book signings, talk shows, and the potential for a film adaptation of his life. His future aspirations include reconnecting with his children and finding stability in his personal life. Steve offers advice to those facing similar struggles, advocating for setting goals, taking small steps, and finding ways to occupy the mind. He encourages writing down thoughts and aspirations and emphasizes the importance of seeking help and support when needed. Crazy Steve's story is a testament to the power of resilience and the human capacity for healing and growth. His openness and dedication to helping others serve as an inspiration for those dealing with mental health issues and personal hardships. His journey underscores the value of empathy, compassion, and the pursuit of purpose in the face of adversity.